Hello and welcome to the second edition of Decoding Poetic Depth with Poetic, where today's verse challenges us to rethink the way we approach individuality. In a world that often celebrates conformity, how can we uncover and embrace our God-given uniqueness? Today's episode is titled Imitation, a Barrier to Authentic Distinction. I take it again. Today's episode is titled Imitation, a Barrier to Authentic Distinction. The verse is a random poetic wisdom I came up with. And it says, imitation is the limitation that prevents the exploration of your God-given distinction. I take it again. Imitation is the limitation that prevents the exploration of your God-given distinction. Now, this verse is a powerful reminder that imitation may feel safe, but it ultimately hinders the discovery of the extraordinary potential within us. Now, let's decode its depth and learn how to unlock our authentic selves. I go into analyzing the figures of speech. The verse uses rhyme and parallelism to emphasize its message. The rhyme between imitation, limitation, and exploration was put there to create a rhythmic flow. Okay? While the contrast between imitation and distinction highlights the tension between conformity and uniqueness. The phrase God-given distinction evokes a sense of divine purpose, reinforcing the importance of individuality. Relevance. From social media trends to societal pressures, we're constantly encouraged to mimic others. While imitation might offer short-term validation, it often stifles creativity and self-discovery. This verse urges us to break free from imitation and pursue the unique gifts and purposes God has placed within us. Every human being is a masterpiece. That is why your fingerprint is unique to you. No one shares your fingerprint. Not even twins, triplets, or quadruplets. Every human being is distinctive. Every human being is unique. Every human being is a masterpiece. Every human being has a purpose, a unique purpose they brought into this world. We may have the same destination, but we should approach from different directions. That is how we were created. Every human being created by God. Now, what's the central theme? The central theme is that imitation limits personal growth and prevents the realization of our unique God-given potential. To explore and express our distinction, we must resist the urge to conform and embrace our individuality. I'm an individual. I as a person, my life changed when I realized this truth I'm sharing with you. When I realized that I am unique. I wasn't created to be like the next person. I was created to be me. I am me. No two of me in this world exists. We are all individuals. Every single one of us. So it behoves on us to search ourselves, to discover the treasure within us, that unique treasure that we were brought into this world to reveal. Now I have a case study here. Sarah, an artist who spent years copying popular styles, hoping to gain recognition. Though her work was technically good, it lacked originality. One day, she decided to embrace her own style, inspired by her life experiences. While it was initially risky, Her authenticity resonated deeply with others, and her career flourished. This story illustrates the freedom and success that come from exploring our distinction. Now we'll go on to the challenges to realizing or to working and walking in the path that God has created for us. Overcoming imitation is challenging because it often feels safer to follow what's already accepted. Fear of rejection, criticism, or failure can hold us back from expressing our true selves. However, staying in the comfort of imitation denies us the joy of self-discovery and authentic expression. Pronto. Now, what are the consequences of imitating others or of imitation? When we imitate others, we limit our potential and miss the opportunity to contribute something unique to the world. Over time, this leads to dissatisfaction, unfulfilled purpose, and a lack of genuine impact. The one that is very nagging is that feeling of unfulfillment. That is why you find some people on the wrong path, always thinking that, oh, if they can just get to this point, oh, they'll feel better. They know there's an emptiness in them. They know there's a nagging vacuum that desperately wants to be filled, but they just can't pinpoint that which the vacuum desires. So they just randomly think, oh, it's this, oh, maybe if I just travel to this place, I'll feel better. Or if I, they leave their desires have mirage inclinations. A mirage, something you're thinking, you're seeing, and when you get there, discover it's not that. So they always have these mirage tendencies in their pursuits. When purpose is not discovered and utilized, emptiness will become a way of life. It's that simple. Now, actionable steps that enables individuality, that enables you to explore and utilize your uniqueness. Number one, reflect on your strengths. Identify what makes you unique. Number two, take small risks. Experiment with expressing your individuality. Number three, celebrate progress. Acknowledge even the smallest steps toward authenticity. Number four, seek alignment with purpose. Ensure your actions reflect your God-given calling. And what will be the outcome? When you step into your distinction, you experience a sense of freedom. There's this sense of freedom you experience. You're no longer bound. You walk in with clarity. You experience a sense of freedom, fulfillment, and alignment with your purpose. Your unique contributions will then inspire others and leave a lasting impact. Now, what are the key takeaways? I have 3 key takeaways. Number 1, imitation limits your potential and hinders self-discovery. That's one takeaway. When you focus on copying others, you neglect your own unique abilities and perspectives. Imitation might provide temporary validation, but it ultimately stifles creativity and individuality. True growth happens when you explore and embrace who you were meant to be. Number 2, exploring your God-given distinction unlocks creativity and purpose. Your uniqueness is a divine gift that sets you apart. By delving into your personal strengths, talents, and experiences, you can uncover a deeper sense of purpose. This exploration allows you to create, contribute, and live in alignment with your true calling. Number 3, authenticity leads to deeper fulfillment and meaningful impact. Living authentically empowers you to make a lasting difference in the world. When you express your true self, you inspire others and foster genuine connections. Fulfillment comes from knowing that your contributions are uniquely yours and deeply impactful. In conclusion, this verse calls us to step out of the shadows of imitation and into the light of authenticity. By embracing the distinction God has placed within us, we not only honor our purpose, but also inspire others to do the same. Thank you for walking this poetic journey with me. This is Poetic Ella reminding you that your distinction is a gift. Embrace it, explore it, and let it shine. Bye for now.